have Good Friday today, so it's going to be very, very quiet, and a lot of the banks are closed. The Quant Tower isn't taking any data from the indices, so it's, China's open, but it's not taking data from the rest of the world. So very, very quiet day. My broker isn't taking any feed from the S&P, so I'm out today because I'm trading this currently, and so just bear that in mind. So it's been very, very quiet today. So just a quick bulletin. Big picture is still risk on, but the 24-hour change took a small knock. If we're red here, it tells us that the herd are going long, so we have to bear that in mind. VIX doesn't seem to want to go below 20, and there's lots of reasons for that to be the case. We've got quite a lot of things going on. There was a warship that got sunk, a Russian warship, and we've got all these things in Ukraine and Russia. So, and the Fed as well, and tightening. Quantitative tightening. Yeah, they're tightening, aren't they? So, so bear that in mind. Just some fundamentally stuff that's could be a bit risk off. So be careful. And of course, if there's anything over the weekend with the news, we're going to have gaps on the S&P and indices generally. So fingers crossed, nothing materialises over the weekend. We should be okay. So just trade safely. So keep an eye on Aussie weakness, because we've got some orange and red cells, and we've got some Kiwi strength and dollar strength. So with that dollar reversed basically from yesterday, and we had the ECB, and it was quite ambiguous. Lagarde was not very helpful, and the euro dumped. So it's just one of those things. It caused a bit of a ripple in risk as well, and the indices fell. Oil is a great buy. Kiwi is the greatest sell. So EJ is a buy, and pound yen is a buy. See how we've got the greens to match, and it has to be a buy at the big picture. That's how that's formulated. So there's a mismatch between my FX book and FXCM with NU, so maybe avoid NU currently, because this is a sell where it could be a buy on the intraday. This is from a week ago, and this is just like from 10 PM last night, so it's a bit tricky. The cross yen is not really correlating very well with the US 500. Swiss yen is the most at 78% probability. Pound yen is just completely flat. It's not correlating, and so you're looking for dark colours essentially. That's negatively charged. Dollar yen is negatively correlating with 83% probability. So if the US 500 goes up, there's 83% chance that UJ will come down. So if you're looking for this to give you a clue about direction on risk, don't look at UJ. It's doing the opposite. So that's going to be maybe useful. It's good to see where the US 500 is headed, because it impacts your risk appetite for Forex. So this is why you want to look at US 500 and the indices generally. Just said about that. We got the sell signal on the S&P. They went long against the 21 moving average. So this is the buy. We went up a little bit. It didn't really do much, and then obviously some fundamental stuff happened. This is the ECB spike, and we did go up a lot, and then it just sort of faded, and they went long on that next candle, so that didn't help the situation. And you'll find that there's retail herd sentiment, price does the opposite, so we have to be careful and keep an eye on this FXCM trading station. If you've got time this weekend, do download it. It's absolutely amazing. It's free, and you're sort of doing yourself a disservice by not using it, because it's that amazing. So you do get it, and I've given you a guide how to run it. We could have the 2 and the 5 year down a little bit, but apart from that, it's fine. See how it's poking its head above the curve. So if these come down a little bit, that's okay. But generally speaking, we don't have any inversion, so that's healthy. These two could come down a bit. and you want long dated yields up and short dated yields down, which is the case, but these two could come down a little bit. You just go to this address here, which I can add to the doc actually. Put that in there. There you go. And this is the SLC update. So the largest movement was dollar Swiss at 10% move. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go, 10% move. So yeah, we've got this new signals algorithm. Dollar Swiss moved a lot while I was writing the code, and so that kind of threw me a little bit, and that impacted the Swiss bubble, which we can see over here. It's a strong sell and the pound strong buy. For some reason they went long on Swiss as I was writing the code for the signals. It also coincided with the ECB, so for some reason they went long on Swiss. Not quite sure why exactly. And so the largest SLC is Aussie USD, and it's below, and the size is very large, 5.63, so there's a lot of liquidity at this area. And you look at AU chart, and dynamically pound is strongest and Swiss is weakest, and the euro pound moved a lot, and that might help explain why it dumped, because the pound was a buy. They shorted the pound, so that moved that. Happy Easter, and I'll see you Monday afternoon. So I'm going to be having a lie-in on Monday, because I'm quite tired this week and I had a bad neck at the start of the week. So have a good weekend, and I'll speak to you Monday afternoon. So it'll probably be like 10 o'clock AM UK time.